give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Hello, how's everybody doing? Start of a new week here. I'm going to do the power rankings after the 6th week of the season, and we got a couple going, couple left. Martinsville's over with. Obviously Clint Boyer is going to be moving in the top 10 in my power rankings here. I'm going to start out with number 10. Number 10 here in the power rankings. We're going to be giving this to Kurt Busch. I mean, he's this consistent. He's not showed championship material, but he has showed that he's capable of a top 10. You know, Kurt Busch has led 74 laps in the season. He's done decent, and he just always seems like he's seems like Kurt's just always around top 10 somewhere like that. But he's with Stuart Haas and them, and they've been doing really great and stuff. So right there is that. And I'm going to put a newcomer in my top 10 this week at number 9. Number 9 will be Eric Jones in the number 20 car. Now Eric, this is his second full-time season in the Cup Series, and Eric's consistent. Actually, I don't think he's actually really running better this year than he did last year, but I think that Eric has improved on. He's not wrecking this year like he did last year, but he don't quite have as quite fast of a race car, because he had a chance to win a few races last year, but they'll get it together and he'll run better. So I'm putting him at number 9, and number 8, one with the 42, Kyle Larson. He'll be number 8 in the power rankings. He's led 54 laps in the season so far after 6 races, and he's got 2 top 5 finishes and 3 top 10s for Kyle Larson. But right now he's just kind of average. He really struggled at Martinsville, but that was expected. So for that, we're going to leave him at number 8. Now let's go to number 7 in the power rankings. And my number 7 pick goes to Denny Hamlin. Now, Denny's been consistent. He's got 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. So it's 4 top 10s out of 6 races. So it's consistency. He's not a winning car yet. He's close, but he don't have the winning thing here. But if he keeps finishing up there top 5s, that win will come in. I'm kind of looking at Richmond, Virginia. Denny could play a factor there, but you know, his average start this year is 11.7, and his average finish this year is a 7.7. So that's the big deal about Denny, is his average finish is so good. If you average and finish in 7th place every week, you're going to be pretty good up there. Coming in number 6, power rankings. He wasn't in the power rankings last week. This week, he creeps up. Number 6, your winner of Martinsville, Clint Boyer. Yeah, he deserves it. Almost made the top 5. I'm giving number 6. He's led 215 laps this season, which is probably the most he's led in the last 5 years combined. So we'll do it. And Clint has 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. So Clint is he's averaging up there. You know, his average finish is a 9. So Clint's averaging 9th. So his finishes, like I said, it's good to see him in the chase this year. So we'll see him up there as he comes in at number 6. Number 5, Brad Keselowski. He comes in at number 5 in the power rankings this week, and Brad has laps led, he's led 51 laps this year. 2 top 5s and 4 top 10s. So that's 4 top 10s out of 6 races. That's really solid. So, you know, Brad's consistent. So, see how the rest of the season goes. He keeps that up, he could be a top 4 contender. So we'll see here at the end with Brad. But Brad's average finish this year is 11.5, so he's averaging around 11th place every week over his average of the season, 6 races through the season. So now number 4, coming in number 4 will be Ryan Blaney. He will be my number 4 in the power rankings, and Ryan Blaney led 264 laps so far this season, which I think is good. It's the second best of everybody. Led a bunch of Martinsville. Really thought he was going to have a chance of winning it. That's the way it out there. But Ryan Blaney, 2 top 5s in the season and 4 top 10s. So there you go. Ryan consistent too. Real consistent on Ryan Blaney. He does have 1 pole this year out of 6 races. His average start is a 9.2 and his average finish is a 8.5. So Ryan Blaney's average finish is 8.5. That means every week he's been in the top 10, and he's going to contend for that win. And I think he will get that accomplished. So that's Ryan Blaney here. But let's go to number 3 here in the power rankings. Top 10. Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick will be number 3. Now Kevin Harvick does have 3 victories. Even though one of them, the points and everything was took away from him for his windshield and stuff. Didn't pass tech after the race, so that's, in the last couple weeks he hasn't showed the real dominance he did the first few races of the year. So that's why I've got Kevin number 3, and he's led 433 laps this year out of the first 6 races, which is the best of anybody. So he's accomplishing that. Kevin has 4 top 5 finishes and 4 top 10s. So that means he had 2 races he wasn't in top 10. One of them was really bad. That's the reason why I'm putting him number 3. He's been inconsistent the last 4 weeks. So that's the reason why I've got him at number 3. His average start is 6.5. So that's where he is averaging in that situation for Kevin Harvick. Now, number 2 on my list will be Martin Truex Jr. And I feel like he and Kyle Busch have been the only 2 cars that can really compete with Kevin, besides, you know, Clint pulling off Martinsville. But Martin Truex has 1 win this year. Believe it or not, he's number 6 on laps led with 143. That, I guess that's the most shocking point about it. You know, it's, last year he'd already had 1,000 laps led by now almost. But he, on there, in the top 5 finishes, he has 5 top 5 finishes. So out of every driver in NASCAR Cup Series, he has the most top 5 finishes. He's got 5 out of 6. He would be 6 out of 6 if he hadn't gotten that little thing at Daytona. In top 10 finishes, he has 5 top 10 finishes. So of course he would if he had 5 top 5s. But he does have 2 poles, really 3. They don't really count the rain delay one, but it's really 3 poles, even though I want to give him credit for 2. And Martin's average start this year is 11th place. and his average finish is a 6.2, which is better than any driver in the Cup Series. So that says enough. If you're averaging 6th place finish every week, I mean, you're pretty much right there, championship contention. So there we go. But I know a lot of people is going to be a little angry at my number 1 power rankings, but how can you disagree with me? You know, you got to go Kyle Busch. He's number 1 for many reasons. Is all the 2nd place finishes he's been every week. No matter what track we go, we're talking Kyle Busch running in the top 2 or 3. Kyle has led 233 laps this year, and he's got 4 top 5 finishes. Like I said, Truex had 5, Kyle's got 4, and he's got 5 top 10s, so he is tied with Martin with the top 10s, with 5 of them. And he has 1 pole, and Kyle Busch's average start is 6.2. His average finish is 6.8. So that's how close Martin Truex and Kyle Busch is. Truex's average is 6.2, Kyle is 6.8. That's how close their finishes are. And point standings, Kyle Busch is leading the point standings. That is the main reason why I put him as the number 1. And the number 1 in the power rankings. And Truex is 2nd in points with all the success they've had. Like I said, Kevin's just been a little bit inconsistent, and hopefully, you know, that could come into play at the end of the year. If he keeps up that inconsistency, it might hurt him. But we'll see. So we do have a change this year, or this week. Eric Almirola's out. I would put him right now as 11th or 12th in the power rankings, but he's out of the top 10. Clint Boyer, Eric Jones are in the top 10. So, and with Boyer, the way he's been running, will probably be there for a while. So there we go. And see where we go after Texas here in a week or 2. And we'll do the power rankings after 7 races. And there we go. We got Kyle Busch as number 1 guy. So if I made any mistakes, or if you guys got your opinions, please leave comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and it's gonna be a boring. Happy Easter to everybody, but it's I want to see some racing. I want to see a race on Easter. But we'll catch you guys later.